The Archimedean solids are these 13 beautiful and highly symmetric shapes. An Archimedean solid has regular faces, each vertex is the same, and it is convex. If you are familiar with the Platonic solids, you might realize that these conditions are the same, except that Platonic solids must have similar faces. Archimedean solids, on the other hand, have more than one face type. The following polyhedra meet the above conditions, but are not considered Archimedean solids. Firstly, the Platonic solids are in their own family, so are not included. The infinite family of prisms are also not included, because they have a lower form of symmetry, as shown by their flat appearance. The antiprisms are also excluded for the same reason. I will cover the prisms and antiprisms in later videos. Let's take a closer look at each of them. All 13 Archimedean solids can be created by modifying Platonic solids in various ways. The first method of construction is truncation. Truncation means cutting off the vertices of a polyhedron. If we take a cube and cut off its vertices, we get a shape with 6 octagons and 8 small triangles. This is not yet an Archimedean solid, because the octagons have edges of different lengths. However, if we keep trimming the vertices until all edges are the same length, we get our first Archimedean solid, the truncated cube. If we continue to truncate the vertices, we eventually reach the point where the octagons turn into squares. This is the cube octahedron, our second Archimedean solid. Now let's do the same with the octahedron. Truncation gives us the truncated octahedron, and further truncation results in the cube octahedron again. It's so called because it's halfway between a cube and an octahedron. It has 6 squares, the same as a cube, and 8 triangles, the same as an octahedron. All its edges are the same, each bordering a triangle and a square. We call this type of polyhedron quasi-regular. We can also perform a double truncation by truncating the cube octahedron. This results in this polyhedron, which isn't quite Archimedean, because the blue faces aren't quite square. However, we can correct this by pulling the octagons outward a little, resulting in a true Archimedean solid called the truncated cube-octahedron. The next way to generate an Archimedean solid from a Platonic solid is by expansion. This means moving the faces outwards and adding new faces to fill the gaps left. Starting again with the cube, we fill the gaps with rectangles where the edges used to be, and triangles where the vertices were. If we expand by the right amount, the rectangles become squares and we have the rhombicube octahedron. If we expand an octahedron in the same way, this also leads to the rhombicube octahedron. Finally, we can twist faces. Starting with an expanded cube, we twist each green square clockwise and each yellow triangle anti-clockwise. Notice that the blue squares are no longer flat. We have to replace them with two triangles in order to keep flat faces. If we expand and twist by the right amount, we end up with another Archimedean solid. This is the snub cube. It is unusual in that it does not have mirror symmetry. We say it is chiral. If we follow the twisting process again, but turn anti-clockwise, we end up with the second snub cube, the mirror image of the first. These two are usually considered to be the same, so we don't treat the anti-clockwise version as a separate Archimedean solid. We can repeat all these processes with a dodecahedron and an icosahedron. Starting with a dodecahedron, truncation produces a truncated dodecahedron and an icosahedron. Truncating an icosahedron yields the truncated icosahedron and the icosahedron again. Truncating the icosahedron, including a small adjustment to turn rectangles into squares, produces a truncated icosahedron. Expansion produces a rhombicosahedron, and twisting produces a snub dodecahedron. Finally, we can turn our attention to the tetrahedron. Truncation first yields the truncated tetrahedron. Further truncation then gives us an octahedron. This is a Platonic solid, so it can't count as an Archimedean solid too. Expansion gives us a cube octahedron, which we've already found by truncating a cube. And twisting gives us an icosahedron. Again, this is the Platonic solid, so it's not a new Archimedean solid. But it does illustrate a link between the tetrahedron and the icosahedron, and shows that snub tetrahedron might be an alternative name for the icosahedron. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Please consider giving a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next video.